Carson Hocevar jumps to the bottom.
2 laps to go here. Grant Enfinger ducking to the inside of Corey LaJoie, and he clears him just like that. Here comes Ben Rhodes in the 99.
And that was a perfect move by Grant to get that
4 wide.
Cleared. It's chaos behind them here.
And they're sideways. Matt Mills into the wall, and he takes a couple more trucks with him. Jack Wood goes around. The 15 Tanner Gray.
Oh, wow. We got a caution.
Whew. Grant Enfinger as the leader.
Great start by Grant. He did everything perfectly, grabbed the lead. Tony Breidinger in that coach truck. And that's where it all seemingly started with Matt Mills. He got squeezed, I think.
Certainly a lot of torn up trucks that just kept, once somebody up in the front when they're packed up like that has problems, and Matt Mills, you see the water coming out from underneath it, that's a sign that the radiators got damaged, so that truck will not be driving back clearly. And you know, once somebody gets sideways that far up in front, you go into survival mode, trying to avoid the wreck and moving wherever you can, and just try to do whatever you can to get around it. And unfortunately, they kept hitting further down the track.
I think Tanner Gray may be okay. It was Tony Breidinger, his teammate, with that damage. We saw her in the coach truck make her way down pit road. Being told that Carson Hocevar had a restart violation.
Yeah, it's very clear that you got to stay in line, completely in line, until you cross the start-finish line. And I was worried about that with the aggressiveness of Carson and the need to get down to the bottom. And he poked his nose out. I thought was awful close, and NASCAR determined that. Let's take a look. They determined that he moved out of line. You don't have to pass, you don't have to be beside him to be in violation. You just have to stay in line until you cross the start-finish line. There he is, right behind the 25, and then right there, he ducked out. To me, that's so close, I wouldn't have called it, but I'm not in charge. I get it. They want him to stay in line until after the start-finish line. He did not do that, so there you have it.
And that was very close. We saw one last week at Nashville that was a little bit more obvious than that one, and but certainly, you know, it's hard to argue with the fact that he had started to make a move down to the bottom there outside of the truck that was in front of him, and I'm sure Carson is not pleased right now.